Easter is here, which is my favourite time of year still. I haven't changed my opinion of that. It is the best holiday. But it's special not just for the fact that it's a 4-day bank holiday and there's chocolate, but it's time for us to celebrate the resurrection of Christ. He really did think ahead though, didn't he? Because he did then wait 3 days before he came back so that we could have a 4-day bank holiday. I will always be grateful. I don't know, I think you kind of answered this a little bit weirdly enough, but I hope you won't be offended. But how would you rate Jesus looks-wise?
I think he's quite hot, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it depends how you imagine Jesus, you know. If it's likely that he's tall, dark and handsome.
Yeah, well, I imagine him sort of, I imagine him as black, actually. Black Jesus. Historically, he probably would have been, wouldn't he?
I think he would have looked sort of Middle Eastern.
Yeah, but that's even cooler. That's what I mean. Yeah. That's how I see Jesus, with a loincloth on there.
I think, you're going to be really invested in this then. So there is a group of gay and trans nuns in San Francisco.
Sorry?
I'm so excited. I'm drooling.
They sound a bit zesty.
There is a group of gay and trans nuns in San Francisco called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. They are a charity that was established in 1979 who devoted themselves to community service and promoting human rights, respect for diversity and spiritual enlightenment. And their site says that they use humour and irreverent wit to expose the forces of bigotry, complacency and guilt that chain human spirit. So every year, the sisters hold an annual Easter celebration, which is free to attend, and it's called Easter in the Park, and that will be held this weekend at Dolores Park on Sunday, Easter Sunday, April 5th. So it includes live music, drag performances, there's an Easter bonnet contest, but the highlight of this that drew me in is the Hunky Jesus contest. This is kind of a Jesus-like beauty pageant, if you like. Gemma, you look like you have questions.
Is it too late to organise another pod outing?
I mean, I think we've got time to get to San Francisco. So that this has become so popular. There are so many Hunky Jesuses out there that the sisters have to have a backstage pre-screening, so only the very hunkiest Jesus gets to make it into the finals and onto the stage. Would you like to see some pictures from previous years?
Damn, yeah.
Would I?
Let me...
So, just for the purposes of the podcast, we're now looking at pictures of Hunky Jesus.
Hunky Jesus. I nearly sent it to the wrong group.
Nearly go to your family group.
Yeah, I never explained to my mum. So there's one. That's a little example.
I think the one in the middle looks fun.
It does. I'm not sure the one on the right really counts.
No.
Look at this one, really, really putting in some effort there.
Oh, that's
the cross and everything.
That's some serious cosplay there, isn't there? Going on.
Yeah.
A little wave to the crowd. I like to think Jesus would have showboated while carrying his cross up to down to it.
Wait for this though. Wait for this. Is
this the hunkiest Jesus of all?
This is the hunkiest Jesus. Oh my!
That is a buff Jesus.
Yeah, I still think the first picture in the middle, he looks more fun. I think he'd be more, sharing.
So party Jesus, you're more up for party.
I think he's party Jesus. Yes, Gemma. I think he is. I think he'd be sharing out the blood of Christ, wouldn't he? It'll be.
Yeah. Do you think?
Getting high on that, wouldn't we?
Really hunky Jesus might not be as interesting.
I think he looks it'd be a bit boring, I think. He'd just sort of tell me about his workout routines and his skincare routines. Whereas I think party Jesus, I think you're going to have some fun there. What do you think?
Wearing shades, isn't it?
What do you think?
No, I think you might be right. Yeah, he might be a little bit too into his reps.
I quite like the Jesus with the red sash though. His hair is amazing.
Yeah, he's a good one.
He's got good hair.
Yeah.
I think the one in the middle with the cross, He looks a bit earnest to me, if I'm honest.
You don't want your Jesus too earnest?
No, I think he's too earnest. You know, you said as a competition, my vote would go to Party Jesus. So are you going Party Jesus, Jim?
Yeah, I'll go with Party Jesus.
Gemma, what are you voting for?
Yes.
Yeah.
You,
Are you
I
as
feel
well?
like you've taken on the role of head judge, so I'm kind of.
I'm just trying to collate it. You can pick what you like. No, buff Jesus, earnest Jesus.
Yeah, Gemma, are you overwhelmed?
I am slightly overwhelmed.
Would you like to, like, we could make a calendar, couldn't we? We could go on to like photo box or something, like a Jesus calendar. So apparently though, they're also they've been making a documentary about this. And
Who's your favourite one, Shelley?
Well, I do actually think my favourite one is the one with the hair and the red sash.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, I do think it is his hair. That hair is just amazing.
Do you think Party Jesus maybe just a bit too much? I think the one with the sash could have a good time, but I think he knows when to rein it in a little bit.
I think, yeah, I don't know. He looks like he'd make sure you get home safe.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he definitely would call you.
I mean,
an Uber,
Party Jesus, you wouldn't get him safe, would you?
Yeah,
Party
and that
Jesus,
looks like it's definitely
he wouldn't know when
real.
to start, would he? For him, getting crucified is every night.
He has to hold Party Jesus's hair back while he's vomiting.
I mean, you haven't disappointed with this Jesus news, Shelley.
I know, but
This is incredible.
do you want to know about the documentary?
Yeah.
So there is going to be a documentary which they are going to call Hunky Jesus, and it's going to premiere this year at London. I'm just really typing this out quickly. It's going to be premiere at the London LGBTQIA plus film festival. So I think that's what we need to get to. It will follow some of the sisters and actually look into the work that they carry out and look into some of the history of their organisation as well, including their frontline response to the AIDS epidemic. So I think it's going to be a really good documentary as well, actually.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, yes.
Well, how do you follow that?